What is going on, y'all? So this is going to be a autograph purchase and signing video. So all of these cards I either purchased or I sent into a paid signing. None of these are going to be via TTM. But I'll tell you a funny little story here. So I've had a 1957 Topps Paul Hornung sitting on my desk here for about 3 months. Um, and I read an article not too long ago that his health was declining and it didn't look like he was going to be making too many more public appearances and all that. Well, I bought that 57 Topps to get signed. Um, I didn't send it TTM because he rarely, I don't want to say never because it does happen, but rarely does he add his Hall of Fame inscription. And when you spend $200+ on a card, you want to ensure that it turns out exactly how you want it to turn out. So I was waiting for a signing. So after reading that and contemplating, and I'm seeing all of these shows go on, I'm seeing, what do we got here? A GTSM show, a CSA show, MAB. A lot of y'all are like, what are all these acronyms? There's an MAB show. TriStar just had a show, and Mr. Hornung's not at any of the shows. So I'm like, darn it, man, like maybe it's true. Like, okay. So I was like, what I'll do is I'll get a $50 bill and send that card to him because he doesn't require a donation. And I'll send him that card and that money and basically like beg and plead nicely, like, hey, can you please add an inscription to this card? So I sent that off Saturday morning, this past Saturday. Today's Sunday, so yesterday. Um, no, it was Friday. I'm sorry. I sent that off Friday morning. Friday around 1 o'clock or so, CSA, a show here in Virginia, announced that he's going to be at their April card show. And he's going to be $50 for mail-ins. So, like, literally, I don't even think my card has left the area, and they announced a signing that he's at. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, yesterday, MAB Celebrity, which is another show promoter, autograph promoter, announced that he's going to be at their March 16th and 17th show. And I think that's in Chicago. He's going to be $40. So, if I would have waited 4 or 5 more hours, I would have been able to send in that $50 bill to CSA and got exactly what I wanted. Instead, I sent him $50, a blue Sharpie, and a letter in hopes that he freaking does what I'm hoping, hoping for. So that's kind of a little something that's been on my mind here the past day or so. I'm kicking myself in the pants. So that is that. I thought that was somewhat humorous, especially if you're not me. It might be even funnier. So we'll get into this. There was a paid signing in California. It was down south in LA. Hall of Fame Sports, I believe it was. And they had what they called Raiders Fest. And I think damn near every Raiders Hall of Famer that's alive was there, and a bunch of their legends and such. So I sent in 3 Hall of Fame rookie cards of 3 Hall of Famers I didn't have anything of. Actually, I had an art shell, but it didn't have a Hall of Fame inscription. So I sent in that, which turned out awesome. And what's funny is all 3 of these guys signed relatively small. And this Dave Casper. Doesn't want to focus. There it goes. And then this one is really cool, man. This Willie Brown. I did not know how expensive his rookie card was until I went on the hunt for this thing. And I'm sorry for the glare. I'm glad I started looking when I did because it took me a while to find this thing at a decent price. But definitely can't complain. Turned out amazing. And that's what you expect when you send it into a paid signing. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of a paid signing. And the rest of these are going to be purchases. I don't think any of them are trades. Some are eBay. Some are from sportscollectors.net. There's a couple that are in different Facebook groups. So we'll get right into it. I will tell you on these, when you're buying stuff that's uncertified, unauthenticated, you need to make sure that you know what you're looking at. Um, for me, it has to kind of give me the old 75% effect, meaning 75% of me says it's real or more. Um, if there's something that looks fishy to me, I won't pull the trigger. Emmett Thomas, I didn't have anything of his, so happy to add that. Steve Young, I bought this on eBay, and it was actually in a BAS case, um, Beckett Authenticated Services, and I'm not a big fan of their cases, so I busted it out. And actually, there's the slab right there, or the little label. So I busted it out, and I'm going to send it into PSA. Next was Don Shula. This guy was selling a bunch of awesome cards, so I went ahead and picked this up. If you know what you're looking for, you can find really good deals sometime on eBay for unauthenticated cards. Ty Law, absolutely beautiful card. Just wish it was in a Patriots uniform, but what you gonna do? This card was funny. I seen this. It was on an eBay auction, and so I hit Brett up, Boston Broncos fan, hit him up and asked him what did he think about it, and he said that he definitely thought it was real and that he thought it was a pre-Hall of Fame signature. And so I did some research after talking to him, which Brett, thank you very much for your advice. Shannon Sharpe changed his signature after he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Well, it's not huge, like a night and day difference, but he definitely changed it. Gil Brandt, VP Player Personnel. I bought this off eBay. The only reason I got it is because I think he will be inducted to the Hall of Fame one day as a contributor. So it's really nice. A little custom. There's nothing on the back. So cool. These, I don't know how I got these. If these were trades or whatever, but we'll go ahead and just show them. Richard Dent. He has one of the ugliest autographs. Michael Strahan, which that actually shows up better on, come on, that actually shows up better on camera than it does in person. Pat Swelling, this is a example of a real Pat Swelling autograph. The ones that you get via TTM are not him. They are not him, and those look nothing like this signature. So I don't know who's signing his mail. The word on the street is it's his wife that signs his fan mail. But that stuff that you get where you can almost read every single letter, that is not him. Future Hall of Famer Tony Baselli. I guess I consider this a win. I'm not a big fan of these classics cards, but it is, I guess, considered a rookie or a pre-rookie and signature. And Daryl Kyle. A lot of y'all know I'm from Houston, and I remember Daryl Kyle, man, pitching for the Astros back in the day. And then I remember when the news came out that he passed, and that I believe it was in a hotel on the road, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. So really cool, man. I ended up getting this for about $4 or $5. So I'll definitely be sending that in. A lot of cool memories with that. And then last is this Bruce Smith, another guy that has just a funky signature, man. His is all over the place. So that is that. Kind of, well, I was about to say kind of a short and sweet video for me, but it's my 10 minutes like always. So that is that. If you have not got in Mike's contest, the YouTube Sports Collecting Community Memorabilia Mumbo Jumbo Hall of Fame, those have been really cool. I was talking to him this morning, and it's pretty humbling, man, like to be on anyone's list. If you get voted for one time, that's one person that thinks, in their opinion, that you are their favorite YouTuber of all time, if you will. And that's pretty cool. I mean, that's what we all make these videos for, is for our friends and other collectors to watch. I remember when I first got into this hobby on YouTube, um, making a video and like 2 3 hours later going back and it had like 15 views and 3 comments and 2 thumbs up. I mean, I was like so excited because I'm like, man, 15 people watch my videos. That is so cool. And now, I think here lately I've averaged about 450 views of a video, which is just astounding, man. And I don't tell y'all thank you enough for watching and commenting and thumbs up my videos. So thank you very much. I don't know why y'all watch this ugly mug um, talk about all these TTMs that I get in and purchases and all that jazz, but I appreciate it, man. Some of y'all been commenting on my videos for years and years, and I can't thank you enough. So thank you. Until next time, adios. Be safe. Bye bye. Toodles.